Welcome back to the shop. We're out here with Mike, Brandon, Dad, just getting caught up. Mike's got the side of the car cut away, so we'll show you where we're at. He's actually working away. He's a workaholic. You can't stop him from working.
Melting some lead.
Yeah, I think that's lead from the old days, when they lead panels together and blend them. And when that car, I wish I would have got a shot of it. Maybe you can look at the other video, but you couldn't tell that that was leaded. They'd done such a good job of doing their lead work.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It's kind of surprising when it just started flowing away in a puddle. But you can see in there the spot welds that we're exposing. And that's what we'll be busting out. This is the edge of the panel that is getting replaced. Mike has gone through preliminarily and cut away up to, you know, an inch away from the edge to expose all and make it easier. All that's been removed.
Battery powered drill.
Here's a piece of the old one.
Could cut the wires.
That piece almost fell off.
That's what Dad was saying, is that she had one that just popped off at the bottom where it was hit.
Yeah, all the spot welds along here, I didn't have to touch those because it popped them all loose.
That's the good part about getting into a good wreck, is some of the body work is done for you.
Yeah, and I'm still not sure how it was attached here.
Well, we'll figure it out.
Because I never unattached it. It just came loose.
It looks like they had spot welds, but you're
How
right.
would you get to them other than through here?
Magic.
Yeah.
You build your car in the right order, and I think that we may have to skip a step or two and improvise.
Yeah, exactly.
But it'll be fun. And that's the reason that we had, you know, prepared everything and now have the body resting on the frame with good new mounts and everything. It helps to hold it in the right position because there's a lot of it missing right now.
Too much. I got that outer fender coming off.
Oh, good.
Ordered one of those.
Yeah, you can still buy every part of this car.
Pretty much. Well, except for the back order part. Everything's on back order.
Let's get caught up with Dad. Dad, what are you working on?
Well, we're gonna put, I'm working on the other door that has no guts in it.
Okay.
But I've got to take the glass back out of this one because I now have the cat whiskers, you know, the felt piece.
The felt piece.
And I didn't realize it at the time, but I think to put it in properly against this, I probably need to pull that glass back out. I'll look at it.
Yeah, you might not have to.
Plus I want to figure out what color did I paint things down in there so I can do this one the same.
So you already did the outside. Let's doing the inside now.
Yeah, here, I can flip it over. That's one of my better pieces, which is kind of a problem. I shouldn't get better and better. The car ain't gonna look right, is it?
You just keep going around in circles. It's like the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah, I'll go back and repolish some of the old stuff. Oh, it's dusty.
A little dusty, but it's really
came
good.
out
You get the shine on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can tell.
So I'm thinking.
All right, set that down. I want to show everybody this obsessive organizing that helps make these projects easy.
Every nut and bolt.
Yep. Left driver door, left door glass to track, inside door handle.
And what's fun, you know, people may not realize it, but every nut and bolt gets cleaned before it goes back together.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of time in that.
Oh, and the hood is a work in progress, so it doesn't look as good. Where are you at on it? How much clear you got on here?
I don't want to talk about that.
It's like 15 coats clear.
You know, the first 3 I had it hanging up, and then I laid it down here thinking I'm going to put that clear on real heavy. Well, that was a mistake. I had 3 bad runs.
Oh.
And my paint guru had already told me how to fix that as long as it's wet. Well, I tried it. It didn't work perfectly for me.
Is that the finger score method?
No, this was fine sandpaper and for your solvent, wax and grease remover, and just sand it while it's wet. I tried it.
Didn't work?
It helped, but I still had to sand it a lot, which meant, anyway, it almost has 9 coats of clear on it.
Well, that'll be nice and rigid.
Tell them what they call this. Well, I'll tell them what they call this.
Call the hood.
We'll get where you can see it real good though. I didn't know, but they call this, and only the old people will catch this, but they call this a Raisin Bran hood. 2 scoops.
Oh, it's got 2 scoops, just like that. Yeah. I like that.
I like it.
You can put stripes on it?
Comes right up here and then comes out.
Okay.
And I guess they sell it as a decal, so
Either one.
Yeah.
No, nothing really changed on the chassis, has it?
Now, might show them the gas cap if you want to, where I put an RT gas cap on. This is not an RT, but, yeah, just flip it back there, so.
Nice.
Oh, you know what? Me and Chris brought over those wheels for you, but I don't think we ever unloaded them from the truck.
They're in your truck or?
No, they were in his, and
Yeah.
we forgot about them.
All right, well, Brandon, so I want this, I want it just like that one, basically. So, yeah, I think I could.
Have you played with the spot welder at all to try and put any new metal together?
I have not.
Haven't.
I think it's so heavy.
Bam!
Yeah.
And really, the only,
And you're gonna be twisting wrong, aren't you?
I don't know, the only place I've seen any spot weld was, I mean, other than this, of course you couldn't use that,
Yeah, you couldn't use that right here anyway.
was along that edge right there.
You do yours.
That weld,
Yeah, that's a regular weld.
and same right there probably.
Yeah. One on each end.
Well, that's.
Yeah, so no, I haven't tried any.
That one, I think.
I like that. That's kind of new.
Yeah, I saw that, huh?
Yeah, new sign. Oh, cool.
World's fastest small block series. None of the welds along here were intact anymore.
It all failed. Well, that's all right. We'll get a new panel there.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about replacing the whole thing though. I'm thinking about cutting
A patch.
the piece I need, because you know, in order to replace it all, then you're going to be going behind all this. So we'll just cut the patch, whatever we need, and
Probably just do around the edge.
right, like here.
Yeah. That'd be easy enough to take that off. As long as we save the keel, it's the original kit.
Yeah.
Right? What are you doing, Mike?
We are drilling out spot welds with a spot weld cutter.
The spot weld brutalizer.
It works amazing. You don't want to cut the panel behind it, just the one you're going through here. Oops. So now you've got a hole.
Did you go a little too deep on that one?
It's possible.
Well, we can fix it.
Yes.
There it goes. Cool. So the pilot drill bit's spring loaded, then it just goes in. Springy, springy, springy. That's pretty cool. Well, that's how those work. That's how you cut spot welds away. Well, so we got thinking about it. We're going to try and drill straight through one. Since we're taking the panel underneath off, we're going to see if we can remove less metal and still get these to break.
Oh, that may have popped loose. Well, when it slips, I can definitely tell.
Try to, do you have a little
When it went through the panel.
screwdriver blade or something? See if it pops loose? Oh, is that what that is? Not yet. There's a little. Oh yeah. Yeah, well, that'll be less welding and
Perfect. Good job, Raj.
easier to finish up later. Yeah, you're through it. I can sit here and watch it through the flats. I can tell when you get through the first panel. Try and pop those loose with your magic wand again. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because he wouldn't have put it on, would he?
No, and
Don't want to come apart right there.
It will.
little eyelets that I put in the back of my truck on the hood. This is the first time I had a reason to use them.
They seem like a good design compared to
I'm not sure. I can put on them, but
yeah.
You're not all the way through the weld over here yet either, so maybe
Yeah.
that corner needs more work. Well, I hope that's entertaining to everybody. You know, not everybody gets to see how old cars were put together.
Take it apart.
Yeah, I mean, just the metal involved in this quarter panel repair again weighs more than most modern cars combined.
Definitely.
Agreed.
And you can see they really put the manual work into putting them together too, because
So that's
That wasn't-
peeling back yet, or is there room? Oh, you ain't got no room.
we got another seam here. It looks like so. And
What?
it might be tied in there. We'll find it. We'll find the edges.
It should
Should slide out.
slide out once I get. Help me find these welds. See this strip from here to here
Yep.
and here.
You're gonna burn
Right, that's a separate piece.
You can burn all that paint off of there.
It's a separate piece than my quarter, and then the quarter's behind it.
Damn, that's a lot of work.
So I've got to get this off.
And save it.
Either save it or I got to buy a new one. Which
Yeah,
I may
probably
just.
buy a new one.
I probably will just buy a new one. 'Cause I think the new one I can get. I don't need the whole kit, but I think it only comes in a kit. I get this one, this one,
pop.
and both drone pieces
Ah, that's handy.
for both sides. So,
Well, that'd be worth doing then.
but do I need to get that off in order to get, you know, the piece behind it? Like I don't know where the piece behind it is attached.
That's where you end up having a lot of trouble with these repairs when they've got 3 or 4 layers of the car all seamed together and,
Yeah.
and welded as one.
Well, yeah, and that's why I'm having a problem here.
Especially since we've never done it.
That too. You know, there's a seam right here somewhere I've got to get to because some of this still has to come out for my and
Right
here.
there. Yeah, I'm looking at that one. Is that? Oh, it's got factory brass in it. Look at that. See it?
Yeah.
Somebody's done some brazing.
So I was trying to get it separated, but I don't know if it's welded.
There's where you can see how that spot welder just removes the upper panel and the spot weld remover. I mean, just takes the upper panel right off and then leaves you a little hickey there. But that's fine. You can line up stuff with it.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Well, thanks for showing us what you're doing out here, Mike.
Yep.
I'm glad people
Anytime.
still get to enjoy watching this and learning how to do it.
Yep, I'm just learning as I go.
Hang up. He's hurting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's been almost 2 years now. As a matter of fact,
That's the side of the car over there.
we had went to